Welcome everybody, it's me, Public Function, and welcome to release candidate for The Town of Light. This is an indie adventure game developed by LK in Italy. LKA in Italy. It's basically a psychological adventure. You play Renee, a 16-year-old girl who has kind of been painted with the brush of being a public nuisance to herself and others, and who could cause public scandal. Horror-based or not, I'm not quite sure, but guys, we're going to dive in and we're going to have a play. The Town of Light is based on real facts and places, as well as long documentation concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing. We advise it's used exclusively by a public of adults. The characteristics and names are imaginary, and any reference to people who may have really existed is entirely casual. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institution for dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved. If you think you may have psychological problems, please refer to a specialist. That's the best advice anyone can have if you guys feel that you're depressed or down, or you have thoughts that you don't feel are quite right, then guys, you really need to go and speak to your doctor and get referred. So let's carry on, people. You've had your warning. If you want to carry on watching, then do so at your own risk. I will not be liable for anybody who gets affected by this video. I don't know what to expect from this. I want to publicly thank LKA for giving me access to this game. Thank you very much.
What kind of place is this? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. I might be dead. I can't get up. What's going on here? What's happening to me? There's no one here. Yet, these noises... God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
So this is going to be a gameplay through, guys. So I'm going to give a quick review in this first video of what I think of the game. Usually within the first few minutes of a game, you're going to have a good idea of what you think of the game when you start playing. Reality, I didn't get a chance to read that. I hope you did. Inspired by real facts and events. Okay, so first impressions. This is just up my settings, my DPI. So my first impression is this game is very pretty. It's very detailed. It does feel realistic, but has a slight cartoon edge to it. Now, obviously, we're getting a game like this. There is no prompts. It's a bit like Myst in that way, where you have no prompts. It's up to you to then start exploring and going about the world. So let's crack on. Let's go to the play park. So let's get on it. Whee! There's no one to play with. Don't know how to get off. Okay, so it is right mouse button. No? I can't get off. Ah, left mouse button again. Ah, see, look. We get this nice little reticule up. It's kind of unevasive, but it would be nicer if it was slightly bigger. So let's get on the go in the swings. I know I'm not being very productive, but I want to see if I can get a decent swing on this swing set. Oh, it's a solid one, so probably not going to go that far. Let's jump off. So oppositing to slide and slow it down. There we go. So let's go have a look at this building actually and see what's going on. I've got a basic of understoring. Yeah. I've got a basic understanding of what's going on, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, I've got a flashlight. Excellent. So there's lots of interactable things in there. I would have liked to have seen, actually, now the way the interaction works on here, this similar system to what Soma used, which is a click and drag system. So if you want to interact with something, you have to click hold and then use the movement or back and forth or up and down, whoops, to actually get the interaction with it going. What's on the radio? Put that down. Ah, so this is so the guys have from the Game Connection to the European Game Booster. They've got an excellent in story and storytelling award. So they've been sly and hidden that inside the fridge. Well done, guys. Very funny. So let's crack on, guys, and see what's going on. Let's move out of here and let's move on. Not quite sure where we want to go, actually. But we can't go that way because the doors are locked, unless we can unlock them. Not quite sure how open world the exploring it gets. We can leave this way. Let's go out the gate. See what goes on.
This place, time, memory.
Okay, I have no idea what that was all in there, but obviously that's accessing into that into the synopsis menu, which will give me access to clues and hints to stuff. So can I get through this door? That was a nice piece of piano. So we can enter here. So I think this is the mental asylum they're saying for. So it does kind of give you a bit of an Outlast feel, except it's not in the dark. Not interested in those scissors. Some coins. Podesta, unelected mayor appointed by the fascist party from 1922 to 1944. Please advise any relatives of the death of inviting them to funeral expenses. Otherwise, we shall send the body to Pisa for medical research. Cost of 100 lira. So those who don't know, before the euro, European nations had their own currencies, and lira was the currency of Italy. See? Entertainment and education. Okay, so let's go into this room. This is a bit of a library room. This obviously belongs to a doctor. Obviously, you can interact with anything. Let's see what this is. It's a document for admitting or readmitting patients. Okay. Right. Who is it for? Arduino. Martelli. Gina Martelli. Okay. So, yeah, it's a bit of a... Slow's not the word I'd use. definitely not, but I think we're looking for clues about ourselves. So there's no lights, so I need to go and turn the lighting on. So there's the first thing I've got to do. Something to do with Juliana Dina. I'm seeing a lot of documents, or 2 documents there, not a lot. So open these up. It's just books. There's nothing really of any concern in there. So let's move on. Do you think I'm going to have to up the mouse movement on here? So let's have a look at the options. Mouse sensitivity. Let's up that bad boy. Make sure that's actually a lot more fluid. No, I'm going to have to hump it up the top. It's just a little bit not. Show pointer. Yes. Unlimited refresh rate. That's what we want. That's good. Right, let's get back. So that's a little bit better.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
So yeah, Renee's 16. That door's locked. So she's still young. And she's probably harrowed by, if she stayed here, harrowed by the experience of being segregated like a lot of mental patients were when they were put into places like asylums. When there was no need for them, they could have just been treated, but our own medical understanding and our own ignorance didn't allow that to happen, really, and a lot of people were put into these places that really shouldn't have been there, and certainly putting people into a place where they're not designed. So I need to go to the Calm Woman ward, but I have no idea where that is. Is this it here? Yes, it is. That's good. Oh, very good. Someone just drew that on there. Oh, I think it was in here. So what this is obviously some type of projector. So is this so this is images of this original hospital, I'm taking it. The place where we are now, when it was in its former glory, as it were. We can't go that way. So let's go through.
It is not forbidden. Let's find Charlotte.
Okay, let's go find Charlotte then. Okay, so we go this way then. What's this way? This is Ward 1 for observation. Excuse me, I'm going to give it a go, but forgive my accent. Observazione. Reparto 1 observazione. Sorry, Mario.
No, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her.
So she's freezing and alone. Okay, well, she's not in here, is she? So we need to find Charlotte. We don't know where she is, so... Let's head up. See if she's upstairs. Is that Charlotte? I think we found
Mommy
Charlotte.
took good care of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and I was amazed. I did not understand. At first, I was quite afraid. I feared that she wanted to hurt me. I was constantly expecting the moment when Mum would abandon her. Because I did not deserve to live. I did not deserve to be loved.
Okay, so we've got Charlotte back, guys and girls, so...
It's cold. It's dark. Now she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. It's not forbidden. Charlotte is a good girl.
Okay, so this is... probably Renee. Talking about herself, using her doll as her reasoning behind it. So this is all about diseases of the mouth. So I think there's some so that's about stitching the tongue. Yeah, so that book's quite it's just more of that. Don't know how to fix her. That's a reaction-y hammer. I don't know quite what they call it, but yeah, it's a reaction-y hammer thing. So we can't take these books with us. So there's somewhere we can treat her. Clinic B. It's locked. See Clinic C, obviously. That's locked. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with Charlotte now. It's very, really gets you thinking when a game doesn't give you... Oh, this is a bad memory.
This is not a good place for Charlotte. She'll be cold here.
Okay, then let's go somewhere else. I don't know where to take her, Renee. Is she gonna be fine here?
This is not a good place for Charlotte. She'll be cold here. He doesn't want to. Not...
Okay, so she's got... I'm not quite sure what you want me to do, Renee. I really have no idea what you want me to do for that side. Did we take her downstairs? See, this isn't good music.
Those lamps might make the room warmer. But Charlotte's uncomfortable. She doesn't feel well.
Okay, so... Charlotte's confused the hell out of me. Not quite sure what we're supposed to do with Charlie Bob. So can I go this way? I haven't tried this way yet.
Charlotte is cold. Let's find her a warm place. Floor.
Okay, so there's a wheelchair. So that's a little bit of a bug, so hopefully they'll fix that audio glitch there. Where you've got audio not waiting for another piece of audio to finish. That's not a great issue. We have subtitles, so that helps us with what's going on. So let's get her in this wheelchair. There you go, Charlotte.
This is a comfortable place for Charlotte.
I'm glad.
But it's cold. No. It's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away.
So, let's see if we can get Charlotte up the stairs. It's certainly a very beautiful game. Let's get her out in the sunlight. That'll be a nice place. It'll be warm in the sunlight. Going up the stairs isn't going to happen.
We need to find warm lights. Let's go into the surgical ward.
What about the sun? Am I allowed to take her outside to the sun? Because look. No, it hasn't worked. Okay guys, I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Is this a game worth getting your hands on? So far, it always depends on what type of gameplay you're into. If you're a COD player, then certainly I don't think this is something you might want. But me personally, this type of game is it's a real challenge for this type of thing. We've got the lift, excellent. So as I said, I'm going to leave this here, guys. We're going to head upstairs and we're going to see how we get on, and we need to get Charlotte into the warm, so we're going to go do that. And guys, as I said, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. The game seems to be very good. I want to again thank LKA for giving me access to the game early. This is definitely something that I think I'm going to actually carry on doing, but there's a small clause on the agreement of me getting this access early, but there's no way I'll be able to breach it because I don't think I'm going to get that far before the game's released. The game is out on the 26th of this month, so that's out in 3 days from the time of this video, guys. So if you like the look of this or this type of thing, or you're into games like Myst, Soma, for instance, this has a bit of a Soma feel because it does feel a little creepy. Guys, I would recommend you getting your fingers on this game now. I will put a link in the description to the Steam Store app page. I believe it is... whoops. Come on. No. I believe it's only available on Steam, I believe. But let me double check, guys. I'll put the link in the description for the Steam app page in there. And it's currently in Steam just now. I cannot quite remember what it's down, but it is released, as I said, from the time of this video, from 3 days. I'll put a link into the description for the web page itself, and as I said, as the store page. But again, for the last time, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Catch you later. Bye-bye.